Hello, good people. How's everyone doing? I trust that everyone is doing well. Thanks for tuning in. It's a snow day for us, right? So I haven't shaved, got on pajamas and what have you. Excuse me. But yeah, I just want to drop in for a little bit. I was watching a video earlier today, and young man was talking about transfer of wealth, right? So on today, I just want to drop in and share a few thoughts, right? So my thoughts are, I'm always talking about building one's financial knowledge, right? And I say as your financial knowledge grows, so does your financial wealth, right? They're kind of tied to one another. If you want it to grow, you got to advance your knowledge. So, with that being said, I was thinking that we've often heard knowledge is power, right? And that is true. On your job, the more you know, the higher you can go. The more you know, the better increases you get. The more you know, the better opportunities there are for promotion and growth, right? So it's like that in every area of life. You want your relationship to improve, then you need to learn more of relationship and relation building, how to deal with them, how to grow them, and how to have respect toward one another. Anyway, uh, as I'm always talking about growing one's financial knowledge, how I go about doing it, how I've been going about doing it since I got serious about uh, getting some knowledge, right? Back in everything in my story starts from 2020. That's when my journey really took off, right? So, anyway, how do I grow my financial knowledge? Well, when I first got in the market, I was just using some of my life experience from over 30 years in the world of logistics, right? Um, Accountability and what have you. Um, Working with averages, making recommendations to my leadership of what we need to, what we could uh, order on a as needed basis, and what you needed to actually have on hand to meet the needs of the business and what have you. So, okay, so I got into the financial game utilizing my finance using my life experience, things I had learned, right? And if you've been watching me for any length of time, or if you know me, I'm always talking about the University of Life. What is the University of Life? It's learning from everything that goes on around you in your everyday life, right? That's a very valuable tool if you know how to tap into it and use it. I mean, if things is going on around you, you're not paying attention to it, then there's nothing you could learn from that. There's nothing you could glean from that. There's no nuggets, nothing you gain from that if you're not paying attention to what's going on around you. So some might say that's being nosy. Well, to each his own. You call it what you want. Either you can learn from if you see something happening and it works out well, you can learn from that, put it in your memory bank. You can apply it going forward in life and see how it works for you. You can make adjustments, make it your own. Do whatever it is you need to do to become a better and better person every moment of life, every day of life as time go on in your life, right? So what am I really talking about on today? Um, what I had began doing, right? Started using my good friend Google. Uh, One of my good friends is call everybody brother this, so brother Google, right? I went to brother Google and looked up some things, and Google owns YouTube. Let me say that again. Google owns YouTube. That's a good stock to own. Google, that is. Google owns YouTube. So I was googling things, and I was reading through the page and gaining info, gaining insight, gaining info, gaining knowledge. Then there was the line that showed you the YouTube video. I said, well, what is it showing me that for? So I clicked on it, right, and started meeting people that way, right. So one guy who I call a resource, Larry Jones, stock up with Larry Jones, right. excuse me, it's been a blessing for me knowing them, crossing paths, at least in the world of the internet, YouTube, and what have you. I'm gonna meet that good brother one of these days. I'm thinking before this year is out, go one of these places that he be saying where he's gonna be and what have you. But that's just me. So anyway, YouTube, Google, brother Google, pushed me into YouTube. YouTube just kept exposing me to more and more and more. So I still Google things to this day, but YouTube has been um my university of financial knowledge, right there on the world of YouTube. So so what I was doing was if I'm in the car by myself, I would have a video going, right? And one video just exposes you to more and more. What do you know? Let me just say, when I meet a valuable, knowledgeable person on YouTube that's helping build my financial knowledge, the key thing that I believe to do is, one, hit the like, let them know you appreciate the knowledge that they're giving. Two, hit the subscribe button, right? And then three, hit the notification bell, right? You do that every time they drop new content, you get a notification. You could look at the title, you can check out the video, or you could just move over it. You can skip past it. But if you don't hit the subscribe and notification, you won't know when they drop new content. You're not continuing to advance your knowledge, right? So anyways, so I got into YouTube, was watching people when I didn't have anyone in my car. If I was in the car by myself, had a video going. If I was at work, we all have our earpieces. I meant to have them in there with me and put one in the ear just for the effect. But anyway, yeah, you can have your earpiece on and you can have your video playing when you're at work. If you have a job that you're not, that you can do that, whether it be the wireless or wired, doesn't really matter. What matters is you're advancing your financial knowledge. So I was doing it if I'm doing a job that don't record, that's gonna allow me to be having my video going, have my video going. If I was somewhere and I was by myself and I could have a video going, have my video going. So that's what I chose. That's what I chose to do with my time. It's a free country. You can do whatever you want with your time, right? But as you grow your financial knowledge, it shows in the way you handle your money. It shows in the way you think about your money and the relationship you have with money, because you need some financial knowledge to make money in the market, right? If you don't want to advance your financial knowledge, then the best and smartest and wisest and safest thing you can do, safest, smartest, wisest thing you could do would be to get in the S&P 500, get an ETF. ETF is a bucket of stocks all in one. Get an ETF that tracks the S&P 500, top 500 stocks across the entire stock market. My favorite is VOO, right? You have VOO, you have VTI, and the list goes on and on and on. But you can do that, and you will make money over time. That's what it does. But if you grow your financial knowledge, you're still going to want some VOO, but you could venture into some other things like NVIDIA, Palantir, and what have you. There's so many great things out there that can really help you advance your financial wealth. Had some more notes, but I said I was going to keep this under 10 minutes, and I'm 9 minutes in now. So, you want to graduate from the University of Life. You want to get involved in the University of Life. That is growing, building your knowledge from everything that is going on around you. And the transfer of wealth, it is a real thing. It's happening all the time, but there's no better time than right now to jump on board the train of the transfer of wealth. It's going to transfer. Transfer of wealth is when money is moving when wealth is moving from one place to another, right? And you want it to move from one hand into your hand to build your own financial wealth. With that being said, you guys take care and be blessed continually. Enjoy the snow. Stay safe. Stay warm. Take care.